I have tried nearly 200 Walmart fall fashion items this season, and this video we are going over all of my favorites. Let's do it. First up, let's do a couple of dresses. So I have one by Scoop and one by Free Assembly. This one here by Scoop, it just hugs my curves in all of the right ways. It's a sweater dress. And if you are looking for like all the very specific items or all the very specific details on each of these, I did feature that in the videos because this is part of Week of Walmart. Hi, hello. In the specific videos where they originally featured, definitely go watch those videos. This is meant to be like a quick, these are my favorites. So I sized down in this one to a large. I'm also very much obsessed with the color. It's a very like a gray undertone green, and I love green. I really do. So it's just very flattering. They call it herbal olive, and it also comes in black. It's $32. I size down and stuff like this because I want it to be more fitted on my curves. If you haven't tried a sweater dress and you are, you know, pear shaped like me or hourglass, definitely consider trying it because it really shows off the curves in what I think is the best way. The Free Assembly belted shirt dress, this has like a navy blue stripe. If you look very closely, it also has a green stripe in it as well. And I don't know, I just love this. I found it to be really flattering the way, you know, it's kind of like a little bit more fitted on the top, a little bit more flared out on the bottom. I think you could do a lot of stuff with this. Clearly, it would be adorable for workwear. I definitely plan on wearing it for that. I'm wearing this in a size large. I typically size down in dresses like this for a different reason than the sweater dress. Sweater dress, I want it to be fitted. This one, if you happen to be pear-shaped like me, I am like, it's almost hard to find one garment that fits me all at the same time, right? Because it's up here, I'm more of like a medium, and my my hips, you know, probably more of like an extra large, and sometimes where my upper thighs are can be more like a 2XL. So it's like, anyway, when I have stuff like this where it flares out more at the bottom and I can get away with sizing down, I usually do that. So I'm wearing this one in a size large, and honestly, I probably could wear it in a medium, but I think the large fits nice. And this one comes in 4 colors, $34. The No Boundaries lace up sport sneakers is what they call them. I just call them my colorful sneakers. These are the perfect sneakers. And I know most of you probably agree if you've ever tried them, because I've talked to so many of you behind the scenes. Like, I love these. They are absolutely perfect. I would proactively seek these sneakers out if I knew I was walking all day long. So we've got comfort on our side. They're $22.98. Obviously, Walmart knows they're very popular. I think they now have close to 20 colors. So I often forget about these because I practically have them in every color. And did I even buy actual new ones this fall? But either way, I wear mine all the time. I absolutely love color pairings and colorful things. So I really love playing around with the idea of, you know, just bringing interesting color into your shoes. And these are a perfect and affordable way to do that. Pretty much straight across the board, I have found these to run a half a size big. I've, again, spoken to a lot of you behind the scenes. So I would go down a half size. I'm normally 7. I get a 6.5. You will not be disappointed in these shoes. The Scoop Benton jeans, you guys. I'm sorry, but they have to be my favorite every single time. They came out with these a couple years ago. I tried them. I'm absolutely obsessed. These, to me, they're like the perfect amount of high waist. They're the perfect amount of, they technically do have stretch. They have a 1% stretch. However, they almost wear a little bit more like 100% cotton, from the standpoint that like it does feel like they can kind of you in, you know how 100% cotton be doing. I love the cuff. The cuff is built in and it's cut off. So do note that if you hate the cuff. But they're almost like a slim straight cropped, I guess is what I would call them. And I love slim straight cropped. So I mean, I guess that's why I love them. What is really cool this year is number one, they came out with 3 colors. Typically every season they come out with 1 color. So thank you. Thank you. I love these jeans so much. Okay. That I'm on a weight loss journey. I've probably lost, I don't know, maybe close to 60 pounds in the last year. I bought backups of these in smaller sizes just in case. That's how much I love these jeans. Okay. So they now offer them in a full line of, straight size and plus size, which I think is fantastic. So they extended the size range. They're still under $30 and they now have 3 different lengths. Note that anything that I'm wearing, oh wait, is it 4 different lengths? Oh, hold on. It says ankle, short, full, and long. Maybe they have 4 now. I am always wearing the full. So I like them cropped. So do note that. These have always run very interesting. This year in particular, I am wearing a size 14 in all of the ones that you see. Do note though that the blackish gray pair that you're going to see, they run a little bit smaller. I don't think so much so that I would get a size difference. However, they definitely were tighter out of all of them. So just beware of that. Oh, pardon the interruption. It is just me, your Wow Week host, Jen. I just wanted to take a quick pause and welcome you into the channel, welcome you into Wow Week. If you happen to be new here, my channel is all about helping you be your most confident self through style and fashion. We love to do a lot of affordable outfits on the channel, affordable fashion finds, all the good things. And if you love Walmart, this is the place to be, okay? I love Walmart. I love that you guys love Walmart. So although we do other things on the channel, I am definitely a Walmart heavy channel. So if that all sounds good to you, definitely subscribe. I always like to say subscribe if you're awesome. And what is Wow Week? It stands for Week of Walmart. And essentially what this means is I upload a bunch of Walmart videos all in a row, typically seasonally, and it's almost like I am bringing the store to you. I typically section out the videos, so I have lots of really good things in store for you for this Wow Week, like all jeans, all shoes, etc. But definitely subscribe so that you don't miss the rest of Wow Week. If you are finding this somewhere in the middle, go check out the prior videos, stay tuned for the rest of the videos, click the notification bells so that you can be notified every single time a Wow Week video goes live. I am going to list and link everything for you in 3 places. We've got 3 places now. The YouTube description box, which is if you click the title of the video and then that opens up a box and then you'll get access to all of the links. And I will also put them in a pinned comment. And then I think our favorite way to shop now and most convenient way is the little on-screen YouTube shopping feature kind of as you go along. It makes it nice and convenient. So I will put them everywhere that I can just to make everything nice and convenient for you. And if you are looking in any of the lists, I do put everything by number so that you can find it pretty quickly and simply. And if you do decide to use my links, I cannot thank you enough. That really does help out me and my channel. When you do that, it's a free way to support my content and I can never thank you enough for doing so. So a big shout out to you for using my links. And let's keep going with the video. I will just do another catch-all here and say bag charms. I love me some bag charms. If you haven't seen my Shein haul where I did a ton of bag charms, definitely go check that video out. But I was excited that they went there. I wasn't sure if like Walmart would, end up doing something like this, like who knows, but whatever. Why am I rambling on about what Walmart's going to do? But I was glad to see bag charms there. I really like several of these. I'm just going to kind of show all of them. I thought the puffy bows were particularly cute. They're almost like that swishy kind of material. So I just thought that was a little bit different. And honestly, they don't look anything like the ones that I was getting at Shein. So I kind of appreciate the versatility. I'm going to do a little bit of a catch-all here and just say men's sweatshirts. I got some, or I think I have one, excuse me, not some. One, and that's more of just a hoodie. I got a couple that are a zip front sweatshirt. I am wearing the hoodie in a size extra large and the zip fronts I'm wearing in a size large. I feel like I could probably wear a size medium, but I love that they came out with like the camo, there's leopard, and there's honestly so many colors. A lot of them look like they're sort of like that washed look, which I really appreciate because I just feel like, I don't know, it just looks like, vibey, cool girl, I don't know, but also you don't really have to worry about it wearing because it is already worn, if that makes sense. And just so many different colors and everything men's. If you don't wear a lot of men's, I for some reason I do. I love to shop in the men's department. If you don't do that, you're missing out. I'm telling you. But anyway, it's always longer. In the case of if there's something with pockets, the pockets are always deeper. So yeah, I love the coverage that these give. I definitely plan on wearing these with leggings, maybe a longer kind of base tee to sort of layer with it, but you get the butt coverage and yeah, so good. ballet flats. I love me a good ballet flat, and I did not know how much I love mesh ballet flats until these two that I'm going to talk about. So these are by No Boundaries, 5 colors. They're $20, true to size. I like, you know how I said I'm getting a bunch of stuff. I bring the store to you. I know that I really have something when I like keep grabbing that same thing to style over and over and over again. Like I think before I was even done with Wow Week, I might have picked these up either personally to wear, or professionally to show on camera or whatever. Like at least probably 10 times. Like in a span of weeks. It's just I have a lot of shoes. So yeah, these are so good that I recently bought them in 2 more colors. I got the blue and I got the brown. And I'm excited because I'm actually going away this weekend and I packed them. I packed them both. That's how much I love this shoe. Speaking of ballet flats, let's just do the second pair while we're here. Time and True. They're very, very similar. So the last pair had like a very 3D vibe to it, like because the little sparkles and the little flowers are, they're protruding off. Here, it's like more of an embroidered flower. So I have the green pair. Again, I actually got these over the summer. They're still fully stocked, which is great. They were a fall drop. They're just a really early one. And again, same thing. Styled them over and over and over again. I wear a lot of green. We already discussed that here today. But yeah, again, true to size. They're so comfortable. I've worn both of these like walking long distances. They're just so good. I don't know what's going to happen with these, like, because these have been the perfect type of shoe, that the mesh ballet flat, I'm saying any of them for like, it's summer, but I want to wear something cute for work that's not hot. Like it obviously breathes, but then when it actually gets cold, I guess your feet are going to be freezing. But especially people that live though in warmer climates, like this might really be awesome for you. A good option, especially if you don't ever end up wearing a ton of boots because you just don't need to wear boots. The No Boundaries wide leg cargo pants. These caught me by surprise. I got them because I was like, might be an interesting style opportunity. So I have kind of the regular camo, and then what are they calling this one? Wood camo. And I love the outfit that I made with these wood camo ones. It was a very juxtaposition style outfit. And I think they look cute rolled. I think they look cute long. What's nice is they are very comfortable, very comfortable. They have nice stretch to them. I honestly think that they're kind of perfect. They are in a size extra large on me. I would say that they run true to size, and it looks like they go up to a 4X, which is fantastic. Tons of different prints, colors, all the things. They're under 20. Oh, wow. They're way under $20, $16.98. So they're a really great price. So good. And such a fun way to spice up outfits. Truly. Next up, let's do a pair of jeans that are lying about being sweatpants. I'm telling you, these feel like sweatpants. They are so good. They are so comfortable. I honestly was not expecting to like these. I think I did say that during one of the denim videos. My goal with this week of Walmart series is to kind of bring the store to you, help you shop. So like, I'm just buying all kinds of stuff, right? To do try-ons, this and that. So I saw these and I was like, okay, sure. Yeah, whatever. And then I put them on. I was like, excuse me? So I never ended up trying the viral sweatpant jeans that were, I don't know, maybe the past year on TikTok or whatever. But I have to imagine they probably feel similar to this. These are so good. I am wearing them in a size XXL. Again, No Boundaries. I would say that is my true size, and they do come in a few different colors. So we talked about the No Boundaries sport sneakers earlier. These to me are a little bit of an extension on that. I love all the charm things. We talked about bag charms already. These have shoe charms that are already there. And they have laces that are kind of fun and different. So I originally started with the black, which have leopard laces, and the shoe charms are the shoe charms. I'm not going to go over detail of those. And then I bought 2 more colors. So I also, I don't even have footage of these. They just arrived yesterday, but I do have plenty of footage of the black. I continuously grab for those. The pink, they have kind of fun laces. They're more of like a ribbon. What is that ribbon called? It's called something. I can't remember. And then of course they have the shoe charms, and then I got them in gray as well. And honestly, I actually thought they were a little bit more gray, but do note that they're not silver, but they're kind of a sheeny gray, if that makes sense. Like, they kind of move a little bit. These have regular laces, which is a bummer. Honestly, I wish they didn't. But what I really liked about these is I thought the color was different. I really don't have a lot of gray sneakers. So to fill out kind of a color opportunity for me, in my wardrobe. And I love that it was the gold against the silvery gray. I just really love the balance of that. And I do that a ton personally. I do that a lot personally. So I just love them. These run true to size though. Don't get a half size down like the other ones. Even though they look this similar, don't let that fool you. I would get your regular size in these these guys. We are about halfway through this video, so please give the video a like. That really helps out me and my channel when you do so. And don't forget to follow me on other platforms if you want to see more content from me, such as Instagram, which I post almost every single day. I would love to see you over there. Let's keep going with the video. The Scoop utility jeans that, in my opinion, kind of give the vibe of a barrel jean. We can talk about actual barrel jeans next. These come in 3 different flavors, as I like to say. I just really liked these. They're different. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, these are the most flattering, and I talk about stuff like that a lot. I mean, I definitely know what flatters me, but I'm also okay with wearing something just because I like it, even if it's not like the most flattering thing I could wear that day in that very moment. So I don't necessarily like them because of that. I just think they're different. And I think they really add something to my overall wardrobe. They're very stretchy, so they're very comfortable. I would argue that these run big. I'm wearing a size 12. I'm typically a 14, sometimes still a 16, and I'm getting these in a 12. They are $28. And the buckle down at the bottom is what I think makes them pretty fun, unique, interesting, and it can be undone. So do note that. My favorite color of these that I have, because I have all 3, is probably the gray black. I teased you with barrel jeans, so let's do those next. Scoop has a pair of barrel jeans that kind of have like a grommet detail with a belt that comes with it. I think that's kind of fun just in of itself. And if you hear barrel jeans and you want to run away, I understand, you're not alone. I get it. I always make the argument. I think it's a decently valid argument. And I can only speak for myself. I am very, very pear-shaped. But actually, if I think about it, I'm kind of barrel-shaped. Like I'm the smallest up top. I'm certainly the widest in the middle. And then, smaller down below, as most people are, to be fair. But like I even have kind of like thinner like wrists and ankles and stuff like that. And just very wide in the middle. So wide. It's definitely where I carry my weight. But because I think a couple things. The Walmart barrel denim to me is always like not leaning too barrel-y. They're almost like little baby barrels. So there's that. And then I think also when you are shaped like something that you're wearing, it doesn't like, so hi me, shaped like a barrel, it doesn't look as barrel-y. Like it almost just looks like, oh, it's just following the contour of my already barrel body. Like, I don't know. So I feel like they look good on people that are shaped like me. And if you're shaped differently than me, because we all come in so many different shapes, let us know down in the comments if you like barrel jeans on you. Be super curious to know, and that might help other people that are like, I hate them, but maybe. I'm noticing a little bit of a switch. I gotta be honest. I post heavily on Instagram. Instagram is my main platform. If you are looking for me daily, I would head over to Instagram at Jen the Real Influencer. But I've seen a little bit of a switch, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. People went from like hating them viscerally. Sorry. They viscerally hated them. Now I'm kind of seeing a or comments like, I used to hate them, but now I love them. There's a shift, which probably means they're going to go out of style soon, let's be honest. But because that's what always happens. But yeah, I love these. So good. Comfortable. So comfortable. Did I say that these run big? I don't think I did. The Scoop seems to be running a little bit big this year. I'm also wearing these in a size 12. And again, I'm a 14, probably the most nowadays, but I'm still a 16 sometimes, and I'm wearing these in a 12. I love this Lee chore jacket, they call it. I actually have it in all 3 colors. I'm wearing it in a size large. I recently got the black, and I just love everything about it. I think the pockets are fun. I even love that it says Lee really big right here. It's great for butt coverage. I even like how kind of the side splits and swoops off to each side there. Or the front and the back, excuse me. Can't talk today. I wear a lot of flannels. We're going to talk about flannels in a little bit. Okay. And for me, I love layering, especially in the fall. So for me, this is a really great alternative to wearing flannels every day. I have to remind myself that I shouldn't wear a flannel every day. I have to actively remind myself. So but it's also not a jacket. It's not, I mean, it's called a jacket, but it's light, like it honestly kind of feels like a flannel, just maybe not as like fuzzy cozy, but it's that weight. So I know this next one is short sleeve and probably doesn't feel as fall like, but it is a new drop for fall. And this is kind of them bringing this back in more colors. So this is by No Boundaries. It is a bodysuit. I just really find these to be comfortable. They don't ride up. They're such a basic. So like, even though it's short sleeves, like these would look great under a flannel. I'm wearing the color red, but it does come in a few different colors. It's $9.98. I'm wearing my true size extra large. And I got a couple of these last season. And I hope this is one of those things where they keep bringing it back year after year, because I would love to have this in a plethora of colors, because it's just so comfortable. And I feel like you can't often say that about bodysuits, hence why I do my bodysuit trick. But this one, I don't mind it. I love it. I think it's great. I have to call out these No Boundaries ribbed crew necks. They've been a favorite year in and year out. I try to buy this in everything that they have it in. So they have it in like a tank top, short sleeve, I believe, and they have them in mock necks. I absolutely love them. So they typically come in a lot of different colors. You often have more luck in store with these, I would say. They're $8.48 a piece. I have the warm chocolate one this year. I typically size down in these. On a normal, I would say No Boundaries shirt, I'd be more like an extra large, but I size down. This is my bodysuit trick. If you happen to be new here, hi. Lots of random fashion advice over here. I want this to look like a bodysuit, so I kind of go into it with that mentality. So what I do in order for it to make it look like a bodysuit without having the pain of it being a bodysuit is two things. I size down and then I tuck it into my undies. It has never failed me. I've done this for years and years and years. And so many of you guys have told me that you love this trick. So if you hate bodysuits but like the look, definitely give that a shot. And this fabric is so soft. It's like butter soft. I know everybody's butter soft. I know everybody says that, but it really is butter soft, like in this instance. Okay. So this pair of Time and True jeans, I need to stop filming, you guys. These jeans, these really surprised me. Again, I'm just kind of, doing a try on, getting everything. Cause you might be like, Jen, these look like the Scoop Benton jeans. They do, but I was like, hey, these are cute. People might like them and it might be helpful if I try them on, that kind of thing. So I got these in and I did think they looked longer than the Scoop Benton jeans, and they are. And I just thought these were also so flattering. I'm wearing these in a size 14, so I guess I would say they're true to size. They're not loose at all in the dark, but they are, kind of in the dark is right where I like my denim because it stretches out. The light does run a little bit smaller. Like I had to lay on the bed to get the light pair on, just FYI. What I really like about these, particularly that's different from the Scoop Benton jeans, is they are a little bit longer. So for me, I'm 5'6" for reference. It's almost like the cuff is just kind of like floating there, where like above my shoe, perhaps. I think I don't have shoes on in the video. But the Scoop is clearly a cropped. So I just really like that. And FYI, if you don't like the Scoop cut off, these are not cut off, although they are sewn in. So you can't uncuff them, but they are definitely a much kind of like cleaner aesthetic if that's what you're into. Like if I was going to wear one of these to work, corporate Jen, I would wear these Time and True ones over the Scoop Benton version of these. But yeah, these are staying. These are staying. I love them. And last but never least, the George brand of the men's flannels. And I know this is the last one, so you're probably like, Jen, in all those other videos, like you said, this is a favorite. 100%. I'm trying to pick like my tippy-top. To account for some of that, I'm going to put honorable mentions. Okay. To be totally transparent with you guys, like I obviously return a lot of stuff from Wow Week, but I keep the stuff that I'm like, everything in this video, this is stuff I've all kept. I mean, this is stuff I've already worn out of the house. A lot of the other stuff's just kind of like a try on, right? It's like the fitting room at home. This is all the things. It's not all the things, actually. I've kept more than this, but I'm trying to keep this video short. Why am I rambling? Let's just talk about the George flannels. I love that these come in a tall version. I say that for a couple different reasons. Because of leggings, so butt coverage, and I really like that about it. The arms are longer, which I know can maybe be annoying if you don't have longer arms, of course. But what I like about that is the fact that when I'm tying them around my waist, there's still lots left over to like look more like a proper waist tie situation. Where when I've tied like women's flannels around my waist, like I've got like a little nub or something right there. And I'm like, yeah, it's embarrassing. Okay, cool. So I love that about them. Like I can even double knot these and there's plenty. So those are the two main reasons. These are so soft. Like I've literally worn them to bed. I think I said earlier in this video, I have to remind myself to not wear flannels every day in the fall because I love them so much. Every year they come out with new colors. The size range is very large, which is great. I love that it's extensive and plus it's men's, so it does run a little bit different. The extra large I'm noticing on me is probably a little bit bigger than I want it to be, but the major bummer about this with the tall is the tall starts at extra large. So if you get extra large up through, I think it's 5X, you can get the tall, but you can't get the small through the large as a tall. I feel like nowadays with just where I am with my weight loss journey, I feel like a large tall would probably be the best for me, but I don't know that I can give up the tall. Like maybe I'll just take them in or something. I don't know. Break out the sewing machine. We'll figure it out. But they're so versatile. I don't want to go on and on about them. I could, but I wanted this to be a quick, snappy video, and it probably already isn't. So let's wrap it up there. All right, that is going to do it for this video. I am so excited to hear which was your favorite item down below in the comments, so definitely let me know. And I can't wait to keep the conversation going down in the comment section. If you are still here, I cannot thank you enough for watching all the way to the bitter end of the video. It really helps out me and my channel when you stay until the end. And to let me know that you are still here, please leave me a heart emoji or the secret video word of viscerously. Don't forget to subscribe if you are awesome and click the notification bell so that you don't miss the rest of Wow Week. I am going to link up all of the Wow Week videos and the Wow Week and Walmart playlist here for you so that you can make sure that you don't miss any of the videos, any of the uploads. Catch up if you're behind, all the good things. I love doing this every single season to bring the store to you just to make it easier to shop. And you know, we get to hang out and have fun with it. It's just so great. So I will definitely see you soon, you know, in the next Wow Week video. And, you know, thank you so much for watching. Bye.